This video will discuss what are called literal equations. Again, they are equations. Literal usually means, when you see the word literal in math, this usually means non-numeric. Okay, now it's not incorrect to say all literal equations got no numbers. It's not correct. Like number 2 problem, you see that there's a square and then there's 1/6. Okay, but clearly there are more letters than other regular equations. All right. Okay, so let's begin. So number 1 is asking for you to rewrite that equation, c equal to k and y, and solve for y. That means they want you to rewrite this equation so that y is by itself and have some expression on the other side. Okay, that's what they're asking you to do. All right. Okay, so here is our variable y right here, and of course we have k and n multiplying it. So in order for us to remove the k and n, we need to divide. Of course, what you do one side, you do to the other side. And by doing so, the k and will cancel out from the right hand side. And now we can rewrite this problem as y is equal to c over kn. And that's it. We have rewritten the given original equation or formula so that y is isolated. All right. Okay, next one, number 2. You have that's a formula of some sort, and they want you to isolate this variable h. Okay, first, anytime that I see fraction like this, I want to get rid of it. You may like fractions, but I don't. Okay, multiply by 6, then that will cancel out, leaving me 6v is equal to pi r squared h. Again, h is what I want. I don't want the pi r squared, which are multiplying the h, so I'll simply divide. And that should be it. So now h is isolated, since those will cancel each other out. So h is simply 6v divided by pi r squared. All right, there's our result. Okay, number 3. Okay, we have parentheses, and usually when we see parentheses, we want to distribute. So something like this, v is equal to, if I distribute a, it'll be fa plus fr, which is okay, but what you find is that that's going to take you longer to finish this problem. So I'm going to approach this a little different way. Okay, so instead of doing that, let me rewrite the problem. First, I want to get rid of this f. And what is f doing to the left hand side? I'm sorry, right hand side is multiplying. Okay, so I'm going to just simply divide. By doing so, f should disappear from the right hand side. I have v over f is equal to a plus r. All I want is a to be on by itself. So here, simply subtract r on both sides. So my final result should be a is equal to v over f subtract r. That should be it. All right. Okay, last problem. Here, 5x minus 3y is equal to 13. They want you to solve for y, which is here, but they want you to write the equation in what we call y equal to mx plus b form. Okay, now you may say, what is m and what is b? We will discuss this in a few videos down the line. All right, the y equal to mx plus b is a very important form. Okay, that means you want the x and the b to be separate terms like this. All right, so let's begin. So we are going to, let me erase this. I'm going to take away the 5x. I don't want the 5x to be here. So I'm going to negative 3y is equal to negative 5x plus 13. So I move this term over to this side. All right. Okay, and what I have here is now negative 3 is multiplying the y. So I want to divide by negative 3. Usually we'll write it like this, which is not wrong. But if I do that, I don't quite get this form right here. So instead of doing that, instead of doing this, I'm going to divide like this, which is the same thing. So what it will give me is y is equal to positive 5/3, because I have negative 5 divided by negative 3. That gives me positive. Second term is negative 13 over 3. All right, and that is now, if you look at it carefully, mx plus b form. I know it doesn't really look like it, but if you look carefully, 5/3 is my x, and b is negative 13 over 3. Okay, again, a few videos down the line, you'll see why I'm splitting this mx and the b separately. All right, so our final answer, let me write this out. It looks kind of confusing. Y is equal to 5/3 x minus 13 over 3. That is our final answer.